is up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Drive Time. I hope everybody's having an awesome day. As always, I've just got off work, so my day just got a whole lot better. And the weather's decent, so I can't complain. It's about 58 degrees. I don't know when we're going to get rid of the weather segment of this channel, but I can't help but bring it up every time. It was pretty cold this morning, or at least it felt that way, but it's whatever. It's just starting to get old now. We'll get used to it eventually. Anyways, today's topic, once again, camping. So it's on my mind. It's a lot of the stuff I've been watching YouTube videos about and doing research about and drilling over online. So it's kind of what's on my brain. That's what I want to talk about. I'll go ahead and talk about what the title is, which is probably something in regards to how massive our tent is. We have a Field and Stream tent. It's like a cabin tent. And I think it can sleep like 6 or 8 people is what it's supposed to do. And it's just huge. I'll put a picture of it here. That's Bree standing in the center of it. And my truck's actually behind it. And you pretty much just can't even see my truck in the picture, which is pretty crazy. And then, excuse me. We've had that tent since August, and we've still not had a chance to use it. It rained so much in the fall that we were never able to actually go on a camping trip in it. And then it's just not been either warm enough on the weekends for us to be able to go, or it's not been it's been rainy every weekend that we've had the chance. So hopefully soon, maybe in a couple weeks, we'll be able to break that bad boy out and get some camping time in it. But the reason we bought that tent is because neither my wife and I had ever been tent camping before. So in the summer, we decided to go camping, which was a bad idea on one part because it was extremely hot. We ended up sweating pretty bad, but I still had fun. She says she still had fun, but when I ask her about it, I always ask her to say, so did you enjoy camping if you don't think about how hot it was? And she says yes, she had fun with it and all the different stuff that we were able to do, and like, you know, waking up and outside and you hear the birds chirping and the wind blowing. It was just an awesome experience. But we'd never been tent camping before. I had been out in campers before and camped like that before, but I've always wanted to go camping more and more and more, and I want to travel a whole lot, and to me that says camping is the most affordable way you can travel. Even if you were to buy a camper, if you buy like you can get a camper payment for $100 a month, and then you go to certain campgrounds. Normally the average price is about $30 a night. You stay for 2 nights. If you count your monthly payment in with that, you're paying about $160 for your trip. That's a pretty good deal compared to going somewhere and staying in a hotel for 2 nights. It's probably going to be twice that much money for the room you're staying in. And with a camper, you can do just as good. But we didn't want to jump straight into a camper, and I'm still not sure when we're going to make that jump. Hopefully sometime this year, maybe. I don't know how she really feels about that, but hopefully we'll be able to do that sometime. But first, we wanted to do some tent camping. So we ended up buying a really cheap tent at first because we're like, well, we're not sure how well we're going to like this. So we bought a small, like, Ozark Trail, I think. It was like the Walmart tent. It might have been an Academy tent. It was a smaller tent, though. That's the main point of this. It's a smaller tent, but we did decide to still get an air mattress, and we did the research, and it fit in the thing. But the issue was that the whole base of the tent was this air mattress, which was fine. We were able to sleep, and it was great, but you couldn't really move around a whole lot. And then, being as tall as I am, I'm 6'6", so laying on the bed was fine, but my feet would touch the edge of the tent, and my head would just about touch the edge of the tent, so it wasn't the most comfortable thing in the world. So we decided to upgrade to this Field and Stream tent, which is massive, which is going to have plenty of room for our air mattress and all this other stuff. And really, it was, to me, it seems like it's just as easy to set up and take down as the small tent is, and it takes just about the same amount of time as the small tent. Now, if we were going backpacking, or if we were going like further out, but from the car, yeah, I would probably take the smaller tent. But for what we plan to do, go to a campsite, put the tent up, the car's right there, you're not hauling things very far, I'm going big tent all the way. It's totally worth it. If you've been on the fence about what size tent you can get, or you want to get, you just got to think about the kind of camping you want to do. Are you going to be like taking your tent and walking miles with it, you're going to want the small, lightweight tent. But if you're just car camping and you just want to have a nice, roomy place to sleep, totally do the cabin tent. They're totally worth it, in my opinion. Now that you can get, like, I think the first tent we bought was like $50 or something. You know, it's really nice. It works very well. We didn't mess it up. It didn't rip. All the poles came out fine, and it stood up the whole night, you know. But the cabin tent we bought was only like $200. I think was the list price, and it was on sale when we bought it. So we were able to get that one for not that much more money, and it gives us a lot more room. And we've even joked about there's an air mattress on Amazon that is an air mattress, but it also folds up into a sofa, and I think that could be kind of funny to have in there. I'm not sure how we're going to do upgrades on that kind of stuff, because we want to, I can't say we, because I would like a camper at some point, just because I feel like if I want to travel to, say, like, I don't know, if I want to go to the beach, but then still be able to go out and get like a nice dinner and something, I feel like I'd rather be in the camper versus the tent. So to me, it seems like it'd be more fun to have the camper, but I like getting the experience of the tent. I like having the tent as the versatility. Like if there's like a bunch of people you know that are going tent camping, you don't want to be the dude that shows up in the camper, even if it is just a pop-up. Like I would much rather just join the crowd and show up with the tent like everybody else. And we have a tent that we can allow other people to use if they come with us now. We've got 2 tents. We kept the smaller one, so that way if anybody else comes camping with us and they don't want to share a tent, it's like, all right, well, here's this other tent, you can go stay in it. So that's also pretty cool. But we do love the big tent. We're excited to get to use it, and you can be sure that once we go out camping with this tent, that there's definitely going to be some videos about it, so be sure to be on the lookout for that. I'm really hoping to get it going like at least the next couple weeks. I don't think we'll be able to do this weekend, but one camp site that I am interested is open next weekend, so hopefully we might be able to do that. But we're definitely going to take it out this year. We're definitely going to do some more camping, and I can't wait to take you guys along for the ride. If you're interested in videos like that, be sure to subscribe, because there's going to be a lot more coming. If you have any questions, like if you want to know more about the tent we have, let me know in the comments below, and I'll definitely point you in the direction of the one that we have, and tell you what we do and don't like about it. If you got any questions about camping or some of the other camping gear, like if you guys want more camping videos, be sure to let me know, because it's something that's on my brain right now and I'd love to talk about it. We've got totes full of stuff in the house. Anyways, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. If you liked this video, please be sure to like it, because it really helps us out a whole lot, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. God bless.